Hey guys, number one Chevelle fan here. Um, Today I'm doing another album review. One of my favorite bands. If you today I'm doing an album review of Chevelle's "This Type of Thinking Can Do Us In." It's an amazing album. As if you watched any of my previous videos, you know that I've said that Chevelle is probably my all-time favorite band. Um, and I just think they're amazing. I think they're this blend of like metal and rock, and like then they kind of get like a lot of really progressive too, and like they've had so many good albums. 6 albums, and this is their third one. Um, it's got the songs like The Clincher and Vitamin R on it, so it's a really good album. And then also what I like about Chevelle is that they put a lot of thought into like their non-singles, like songs that don't get as much popularity, and they still kick ass. So I honestly think that any of their songs could be singles. It doesn't matter which one. Um, This has 11 songs on it, and the 11th song in the bracket is an acoustic demo. Let me open the CD case to just give you a look at it. It's a very cool disc. It's kind of white looking, but very nice. Got their Medic Cross inlay on it. There you go. So so this is the last album with Joe Leffler. Um, I don't think he's really playing bass anymore as of 2011 when Daylight Division broke up. But I think Dean Bernardini is also a great bassist, and he seems like a really nice guy, and they all do. So yeah, and they're still great live. Pete, for me, I'm a guitar player, so Pete has been a major inspiration for me. Like playing guitar. Um, because a lot of what I do is, like I said, I'm a rhythm guitarist, and he plays a lot of power chords and stuff like that. But he puts them in like he does them in certain ways where like he does like power chord variations and like kind of cool little things in the song. So that's definitely has an impact on me, where it's not as hard to play, but still it's got that kind of catchiness. Um, um, so this I'd probably have to say is probably uh, their in my opinion, it's their favorite album. This is my favorite album by them. Um, uh, and another thing I like about Chevelle that um, is that they're honestly heavy. I mean, they're a heavy band. I mean, I think they've died down on the heaviness, which in recent years, that's why I'm not so fond of their studio albums like Sci-Fi Crimes and Hats Off to the Bull. I think they're good for what they are, but I think they kind of turned into more of like a hard rock band. I think I like them more being like more alternative metal, kind of heavy. But the one thing I do like about Pete is that he does scream sometimes, and on this album, there's a substantial amount of it. Um, of course, like classic songs like Vitamin R and The Clincher just give you chills and everything. Um, and one of the reasons why I like Pete is because he has like an eerie voice, and he'll have that eerie voice, like kind of like drip, like kind of voice, soft voice to 1 minute really melodic, and then he can go into kind of like a metal growl, and he does it very good live too. I know some people say that they're not, they suck live, but I I've watched a lot of videos, and his voice. I mean, he doesn't have the best voice in the world. I mean, not a lot of people do, but I think that they're also a good band, and for me, it's not just the voice, and I think he's better than a lot of people are live, and I think it depends on the video you watch too, because a lot of times people see actual videos and they haven't actually gone to the show, so like they'll watch a video on YouTube, but the quality of the video like will be horrible, the sound will be horrible, so you wouldn't know if he had a good voice or a bad voice anyway. Um, so that's about it for this album. Great album. I'd say go pick it up. I bought this at Best Buy for about $7, so I think that's a really good deal. Um, and you can find a couple Chevelle albums at Best Buy. When I went there, they had like sci-fi crimes and Hats Off to the Bull. So if you like their newer stuff, definitely go to Best Buy if you want some of that. So more coming up. Peace out.